Hello, guys. Today, our topic is statistical applications in traffic studies and traffic forecasting. So, what is statistical applications? Statistical applications play a crucial role in traffic studies and traffic forecasting. Traffic study typically involve collecting data about traffic flow, congestion, accident, and other relevant factors. Statistical analysis of this data can provide valuable insight into traffic patterns, helping planners and engineers to design and optimize transportation infrastructure. Because traffic engineering involves the collection and analysis of large amount of data for performing all type of traffic studies, it follows that statistics that is important element in traffic engineering. So some common statistical applications in traffic studies include descriptive statistics. This involves summarizing and describing the data collected in the study, such as the mean, median, mode, and standard deviation of traffic or travel time. Correlation analysis. This involves examining the relationship between different variables in the data, such as correlation between traffic volume and travel time, or the correlation between weather condition and accident rates. Regression analysis. This involves modeling the relation between one or more independent variables to identify factors that influence traffic flow. Time series analysis. This involves analyzing the data collected over time to identify trends and patterns such as daily or weekly fluctuations in traffic volume or change the travel time over the course of a day. Forecast models. These are statistical models used to predict future traffic patterns based on historical data and other relevant factors such as population growth, economic development, and changes in land use. Next is traffic forecasting. Traffic forecasting is a cooperative process predicting a dynamic variable with all the uncertainty involved in the process. It is very undesirable and it is very understandable that project stakeholders will have different point of view. So what is traffic forecasting? Traffic forecasting is just a planning or it is a predicting of future. In this, it involves some certain process that is collection of current data and prediction of the future. So in this, we predict a dynamic variable like this much amount of vehicles will be on the road tomorrow or in the future. This much amount of population will be here in the city, which can cause a higher amount of traffic. So, when planning a project, the project stakeholders or the government or the engineers will take consideration of traffic forecasting for a better services they can provide for the traffic. So, why are traffic forecasting needed? The main purpose of traffic forecasting is to facilitate the cabinet's 6-year plan. Virtually every highway project needs a traffic forecast to help define the scope, the geometry of the project, and sometimes even help determine if a project is needed. So, what happens, hey guys? So, even in a highway project, any highway project or any projects which are related with a huge population, first it will need to be forecasted. In this, they typically predict how it is going to be. So, in any larger plans which will take some amount of time and that project will have to run for certain years, they will make this forecasting. Imagine a highway which was planned 10 years ago and it was just constructed before 4 years, and now it currently withhold or possibly give a push towards the proper usage because of the increase in population or because of the number of users of those particular roads. So it is a useless thing now. It can't play the role which it was created. So it became useless only because the engineers didn't look into the traffic forecasting. So forecasting helps them to predict the population and the traffic, the geometry of the project, and sometimes even help determine the if a project is needed. In certain areas, if we can change completely, which we can direct or deviate it into a different way, then there is no need of that critical or any kind of project in that area. So how long it will take? So the average forecast takes about 8 to 10 weeks, which includes time for special counts when needed. So sometimes it is like an ambulance or a army personnel or a politicians are all counted as special counts. Those and 8 to 10 weeks of data is collected. The division of planning typically does 100 to 180 traffic forecast per year, including those forecasts done by outside entities like metropolitan planning organization. So complexity from bridge replacement projects to statewide corridors such as 1 to 66. So it will take a large amount of time to analyze the data but not to collect the data. The collection of data will be done in 8 to 10 weeks, and we will take around 100 to 180 traffic forecast per year. So what this will make is it will make us more understand the traffic for the future references. So what is the accuracy? So the smaller the average daily traffic, the larger the error. Means less number of vehicles running on the road will make it very uncertain for us to predict the future of the traffic. So it is very much likely that the larger population or larger the vehicles on the road, the greater the traffic, we can predict the future of the traffic. So what are the goals of this statistical and traffic forecasting? So first one is management. So what is management? See, any roads or highways when created, it is not only that it will be there for 10 to 15 years. It need to be maintained properly. It need to be managed properly. Like putting new tars need to be measured or any other criteria need to be managed. Those are seen in this. This will help it to make it more easy to manage these forecasts. Operations of transportation system. So we have multiple transport system. If in this traffic forecast, if we see a particular large amount of or large population getting into place A to place B, then it is very much likely we can put a metro or a public transportation, and the operation of transporting system will work very fine in that areas. Then safer transportation, as we can make it very much larger, safer for each and every traffic creating peoples, it is very much safer we can make more efficient transportation, as the speed and the delivery of persons or anything from place A to place B become more efficient, more sustainable transportation networks. So, what is the summary? Overall, statistical applications in traffic studies and traffic forecasting can help transportation planner and engineers to make information decisions about the design, management, and operation of transportation system, ultimately leading to safer, more efficient, and more sustainable transit networks. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching.